In the prophecies of Isaiah, God told Isaiah that he makes known the end from the beginning, and he reveals what is yet to come. Isaiah revealed a great deal of information about the first coming of Christ, the Messiah, and he reveals a great deal about the time of the end and the return of the Messiah. Isaiah also tells us about this superpower during the time of the end. The USA in Bible prophecy. The time of the end has begun. The U.S. is the world's superpower. Soon, the Middle Eastern kingdom of the Antichrist will arise to world power. In Revelation 17 and 18, the superpower that exists just before the kingdom of the Antichrist is called Mystery Babylon the Great. In Isaiah, he spends a bit of time in chapters 13 and 47 discussing the same world superpower during the time of the end, and it's called Babylon, or the land of the Babylonians. Wail, for the day of the Lord is near. God says, I will stir up the Medes, which is the area of Iran. Babylon, the jewel of the kingdoms, the glory of the Babylonians, will be overthrown by God like Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah were destroyed by fire in a moment. God is saying Babylon, the jewel of the kingdoms, the pride of the Babylonians, will be overthrown by fire in a moment. In Isaiah chapter 47, we find this. Babylon says, I will continue forever as a queen. This language also comes from Revelation chapter 18 about Mystery Babylon, similar language. But God summons a bird of prey from the east, from a far-off land, to fulfill his purpose. On a single day, it says, in a moment, Babylon will suffer loss by fire. Isaiah gives us a great deal of information about the time of the end, including what happens to this superpower, Babylon, the land of the Babylonians, the pride of the Babylonians, when the kingdom of the Antichrist comes into being. Mystery Babylon the Great, identified in Revelation 17 and 18. Babylon, the pride of the Babylonians. Isaiah chapter 13 and 47. These chapters identify this superpower who is overcome by the kingdom of the Antichrist. This presentation is by man. I'm an author and speaker. My name is Richard Perry. This is what I believe the Bible says. But for you to accept what I say would be you following the teachings of a man. You must turn to these scriptures, you must turn to the Bible to see what God actually says to you. Because we've entered the time of the end, and these things that I'm saying are critically important to consider.